Hello and welcome to Table Chip Talk. Today we have, again, our co-hosts John and Brian. Woohoo! And today we are not having any special guests. As you can see in the back of us, we have PewDiePie and T-Series. This is a special alert. Special alert. PewDiePie versus T-Series. T-Series, a music company based out of India. Disgusting.
Absolutely nasty. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. PewDiePie. Woo! Yeah! Yes, we love PewDiePie. He is the #1 so far, as well as he is a individual, amazing person, credible content. Go subscribe. Link will be down in the description like I put it in every video. And as we can see, we have a secondary camera so we can see
both of us.
Both of us. Now, we don't have chips. We got oranges. These are mandarins, by the way. Mandarins. Mandarins. If you want, you can look over here, too.
Hey. We got both ways. You got that way, that way.
Whoa.
What's happening? Whoa.
And, pretty much, we're here, and we're going to, we just, want to talk about, the whole, PewDiePie versus T-Series and what it will do to YouTube.
It's not going to be good. It won't be good.
It's not going to be good. You know, actually, if you think about it, when PewDiePie and all these other big YouTube channels started, this was, the beginning of YouTube. YouTube was... He started off, and he kind of, led the movement of people... Here, dig into the oranges.
Oh, dig in.
Dig in, schmig in.
That rude of me. I started already.
I don't care.
Rude.
And he started YouTube off as pretty much just as a guy posted YouTube videos. And, you know, these little gaming videos it's just gaming videos, Call of Duty.
It's a big Call of Duty guy.
COD. Oh no.
Fish and chips with COD.
Nah. That's
Thank you, sir.
here.
Can you peel it in one shot? Just I've tried to.
Some people do that.
I missed one little nub.
Some people do that. Anyways, back to how PewDiePie is so important to YouTube. You see, without PewDiePie, there probably wouldn't be no big, influx of people on YouTube.
He inspires plenty of people, like you.
Indeed. He's one of my several inspirations. My biggest one, though, is Scottish Minecraft. Wow. That's impressive.
Clap it up. I've worked my whole life to do this. Your whole life? That was your goals in life? That was my goal.
Pretty well.
Goals. I have nowhere to go after
now,
this.
what are you doing? What are you doing now? You hit your peak.
Yeah, virginity rocks. It's signed.
It's a good cause.
Signed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we met him.
In person.
Shout out to Danny Duncan.
Shout out Pam.
And Kev. He's a little weird now, but
I don't really follow Kev anymore.
Anyways.
well.
So, YouTube starts off. PewDiePie's on there. Influx of people on YouTube. More creators start. YouTube get bigger. And the story is pretty much PewDiePie gets massive. YouTube gets massive because of it. And now we bring up to where we are today.
Now T-Series just has to come through here and try to wipe them out. I don't know why you just can't leave PewDiePie alone.
The fact is really, actually, I mean, sure, it's a company, but the fact that a company is actually on the rise.
Exactly. PewDiePie is just one sole person.
Exactly, and T-Series is
that
a
says
whole
something.
company.
A group of people can't make that work, but you have one person can.
They're trash, that's why.
And it's literally, and it's insane. The fact that a company is up this high, and he is, still, going on strong. I mean, if you do the math, the sub gap is, around 40,000 around now. But a big thing to really know. Oh, cool, I got a, boop.
Gotta boop that out of there.
Boop that out of there.
I dropped the seed.
Okay.
There's no seeds in here.
Yeah, there is. What's this then?
A lucky orange.
So, I have an idea on how T-Series is up this high with him.
All right, what's your?
So T-Series, as we know, is Indian music.
Mm-hmm.
India is like the second most populated, or almost for like most populated place.
Big place.
Now, like a lot of India doesn't really have access to internet, but that small half does is really big,
That's
as
great.
well as like.
Yeah, because a small percent is
Like
still
India,
big.
India is still is like one of the last places where there's like Hinduism is big there, and there's a lot of Hindi music that T-Series makes.
T-Series.
T-Series is based out of Bollywood. And-
Bollywood.
I feel
Bollywood.
Like if you have a
Oh yeah,
music
those are
channel,
the dances that go.
Yeah,
belly dances.
and like a lot of Indians listen to like
If you
this
have a music channel,
Hindu
you're gonna
music.
blow up a little bit.
A little bit. It's not expected like fueled by ramen. Like they are a lot of the contracts that they have with the music people are substantial. Like really big names like Panic at the Disco. A lot of those people, 21 Pilots,
Yeah. Big people.
and yet
Big
they're
names.
only at around like 20 million.
Really? That's crazy.
That's American. That's the American. A lot of people. Now, of course, like we know, like we have like they're not signed with like every person, but still, like this number represents a lot. Now, there's other like music companies like Sony India who has some people, but T-Series for the most part has a lot
They
of
monopolized.
they have a lot of like the people. Yeah, they pretty much monopolized.
Mm-hmm. Now look at that gap. Was that 40,000 before?
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah. 50,000 now it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuts.
Absolutely crazy. Nuts and bolts and nuts.
So essentially, now South T-Series has a lot of the people who listens to the music. All these people who make the music. They make the films. They make films too.
Mm-hmm.
And now on YouTube, internet access to the small percent. Many people flood to that, and that is going up incredibly.
That's ridiculous.
It makes a lot of
Crazy.
sense on how like they get so big so quick. But what's also not correct is the fact of how YouTube goes like nah to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
It's like you see it like if you were like to log in on YouTube without like being signed in, like you would see what's recommended. A lot of like these like music companies, a lot of other like Saturday Night Live is also pretty
Yeah, that's a big.
like TLC, that stuff. For some reason TLC, those are weird.
Those are good
They're
shows, though.
funny though.
They're funny, but they're like weird. Like what the hell? It's like
If you don't know what you're watching, like I was watching SNL and there's this weird Elf on the Shelf episode. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was very, very weird.
Inappropriate.
and so this is YouTube's pretty much saying big F you to PewDiePie because of the adpocalypse. As we remember that time?
That was like 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago when like the Nazi joke came along, which happened to be like total taken out of context.
Yeah.
Taken out of context. If you actually see like the original video, like he looks like generally like shocked and like it's like he looks like really like that's not, he doesn't laugh at that.
Yeah.
And so after YouTube sees like, oh, look what you did to us,
Yeah.
Completely destroyed.
YouTube decides to go like ham on these edgy contents and kill off. They killed off a lot of people actually. A lot
people
of
just quit after that.
a lot of people. Filthy Frank, that guy, incredible. Like really
Funny guy.
funny guy and like really like original,
Mm-hmm.
creative guy. Like quit. Right after that, a
It's
lot of
shame.
like his music. He makes music now, but it's pretty good music. You guys listen to that?
I
I've
haven't
heard a few of his songs.
Yeah.
Pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot more people just decided like to quit after that. And then that was like the Viner invasion. Remember those?
Yeah.
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 Rip Vine.
But now it's TikTok. TikTok.
And then like the Viner invasion like died off, ever since Logan Paul did the unspeakable thing,
which practically killed his channel.
It almost killed all of YouTube.
Yeah.
And then PewDiePie got hit again because like he's big into edgy content now.
I mean, because that's what attracts.
That's what attracts.
It attracts people. It attracts people. He made a great formula of being able to encompass all groups of YouTube, and like YouTube, like his average view counts like is 5 million. Daily views, 5 million.
Crazy. Meanwhile, most people on YouTube struggle to get even a million, 100 even.
And you know, like on the trending tab, like a lot of these, like every single one of his videos should be on trending. Like
should be, but not one is.
Actually, his Fortnite stream was #1 on trending.
Nice. How long ago was
That's
that?
a big company.
That was a while back. And YouTube also does like these things where it's like demographics. So like in India, they what's that word? Like
lay off.
No, they don't. They
let go.
No, not that they promote. They promote the shit out of T-series pretty much.
Yeah.
Over there because oh yeah, look at this. They want to produce the happy side, the good side of YouTube so they can attract companies.
Yeah. And then companies will start coming in.
Well, that's the problem. We don't need to bring companies to YouTube.
Exactly.
They're already trying to make a channel. YouTube channel.
Leave the channels for the people, the people that are trying to get big, not the companies.
Like actually, like you know, these companies make millions. They don't need.
Exactly. They don't need a YouTube channel.
They can make like their own ads, and in fact, like companies will naturally go to where there's big influx of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if there was like a huge influx in one area, companies are going to be like, "Oh, look at that!" Like it happened with the egg, like the world record egg. Yeah. Did you guys see the Curology ad?
Yeah.
Where it was like they had the world record egg. It's just like the perfect example of like where companies will always go to where there's trending things.
Yep, because that's how
they don't need to be on YouTube. I saw this ad where it's like YouTube is great for small businesses.
Doesn't work.
Make an ad for your business.
Yeah.
You don't need to make a YouTube account for your business.
Exactly.
It's literally that simple. And if people watch like PewDiePie, if you're watching this, I'm telling you, keep up the good work. You know, you're doing amazing. Look,
PewDiePie.
no,
Look what you're doing.
It's flatlining.
No, stay with us, PewDiePie. Someone pulled the plug on him.
Quickly, get the.
Look, he's on a steady uprise, maybe a little down, but I mean the gap's getting closer as we speak. He went up a good 1,000.
Yeah.
PewDiePie didn't really go up 1,000.
That's the thing. It's because because YouTube is seeing this. YouTube, the response to all this is like to unpromote PewDiePie as much as possible because they don't want any more of that edgy content anymore. They don't want. They want the good side.
Doing, and then the parents get mad.
Yeah, they want to promote all these goods, which is okay, but
that's
again,
not what people want to watch.
It's not what want to watch. Yeah, go ahead. You can show the videos, but you should also be promoting your biggest creators, because YouTube started off with broadcast yourself.
That's right. That was their slogan.
Remember that?
For a while.
You remember that? Broadcast yourself.
Mm-hmm. But now it's not really. It's like broadcast your company now.
But yeah.
Yeah, they don't give. YouTube doesn't give a shit about any of the small people anymore. Anywhere they have the side, they have the thing where uprising creators, but who really pays attention to them? No one.
You want what you want, like PewDiePie.
You go right on. It goes. Yeah, that's what you want.
You're bored when you're watching YouTube. You're trying to laugh.
Yeah. I mean, he does. He has done a very good job of now making it family friendly. He has ads on his video, which is pretty surprising, because I mean, it is kind of the ad month where there's not many ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
But still, it's pretty. Oh my god! I just dipped my finger in water.
trying to dehydrate T-Series off the face of the earth.
Yeah, we can't give them any more.
Have you seen images of the pollution in the rivers there?
Yeah.
In India?
There's I watch a whole like Vice documentary on it. It was like the Ganga, whatever it is, this holy river the Ganges River, yeah, in India, holy river. They fucking dump like millions of tons of sewage in that river.
And they drink from that.
That's
They
why
drink from it, they
don't
bathe in
belong
it.
On YouTube.
Now, you want someone to monopolize you who just drinks, like, water? Poopy water?
Disgusting.
Or like that's just sucking like the money out of you too, like because
Exactly.
YouTube pays like for the amount of like views and money, like they get like a monthly earning. Like we can just go back to the Social Blade profile and we can look at how much they like look at that monthly earnings. Look how much they sucking out of.
8.7 million.
That's
to
crazy.
1.
And you can't even keep your rivers clean.
That's
A holy river,
disgusting.
too.
I mean, like they have their own like thing, like they. Whoa.
Oh, what happened?
What's going on here?
Well, it's starting up. It's starting up again.
Okay.
It's going to like.
I was gonna say, then what did they just,
Did
like...
they drop?
Did they just, like,
bomb the company?
Not
Not
That'd be
literally.
great.
Honestly, like, please just delete the channel.
Just hit the delete button.
Is this camera even on? I really hope it is.
Has it been rolled?
I don't think so. Actually, yeah, it has been.
Alright.
Strange.
Hello, children.
What?
Furries.
Where's that?
Yeah, damn it. Okay.
Door jamming.
Do we wanna? We don't need to restart.
No.
We can like.
We can use...
Actually, we should restart that whole thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I can edit some stuff in. So, anyways, table chip talk.
Hey
We had
guys.
like technical difficulties with our cameras.
We ate our oranges already.
Sorry about that. You didn't get to see us eat our oranges.
Oranges.
Camera, you will.
Now you get to see me. I'm trying to work with this whole new studio setup right now. So forgive me if you saw some. Forgive me. But anyways, it's like, it's sucky what YouTube is doing to.
PewDiePie.
It really is
They're
sucky.
sucking the life out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Look at that. That's not even even. Like, they're going...
Yeah, what
Oh,
is that?
wow.
It's like a,
well, I restarted the whole like thing
oh,
over
is
there.
that why it did that?
It's trying to fix
Restarted
itself.
it?
No, it's going back slowly.
At least they missed PewDiePie flatlining. They didn't need to see that.
Good.
They didn't need to see it. I mean, I'm going to still edit that in because we have we've talked so much about this whole thing that I can probably like cut in clips and whatever
Makes
like
sense.
that. But we're witnessing pretty much the death of the creator.
Death of YouTube.
The death of the creator, because YouTube's now they don't care about individuals anymore. All they care about is what's going to make them money, and these companies that are sucking money out of them
Mm-hmm.
are gonna.
Try to put it right back in them, but it's not going to work.
It's not really going to be that like work. Listen, this is YouTube being like, fuck you and killing him off. Literally.
Why would you just touch someone that's like been there since the beginning?
He's like,
Broadcast yourself. Broadcast
OG.
yourself. That means yourself, not like a whole company. Oneself. Following the motto.
Like this,
day one.
like they literally are like
Disgusting.
disgusting. They're disgusting people. They like don't care about the person who pretty much helped them get their website up, help Google get their own like video sharing platform up
Yep.
and running. Without like him, YouTube wouldn't be at. They would be
They
popular.
wouldn't
It would have been popular. It wouldn't have been as big though,
Yeah.
because like places like Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Vino, those places, pretty big places.
Yeah.
Exactly.
TikTok.
And actually now, like, what's also getting pretty big is Twitch.
Twitch, yeah,
that's
that is
from
going
gaming,
up more.
Yeah.
It's
That's all
going
live stream.
bigger because like Twitch is like how YouTube was like before everything went horrible.
Yeah.
And
It's a small platform that's getting bigger.
small platform, small.
Very microscopic. But now, T-Series, you're a bad man.
Bad mamma jamma.
Bad men.
Nobody likes you.
No one likes. People like it.
84
People like it. People like it. I mean, I want to be like fuck that and everything, but at the same time, it's like you have to be respectful to.
They do have 84 million. So.
You have to
None
be
of us are
respectful because the fact that there's also like people who watch like this. There's people who like actually enjoy it, and they're going to be people who say like, PewDiePie sucks. Well, I can say T-Series sucks. I've never seen a single video of T-Series.
No, can't support
Not a
it,
full
though.
video.
I don't know. I probably won't even understand what they say. That's why I would say it sucks.
I saw like
You
15
like it, you
seconds
like
of a
it.
video.
Actually, that like TikTok trend where it was like the sides of the face and like that.
I'm dead.
That song was T-Series.
Was it really?
It was.
Was it English or no?
No, it was. It was like.
It's like where their faces
Da,
have.
da, da, da.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. It's from T-Series.
How can T-Series inflict TikTok? You don't see any.
Some idiot probably was like, "Oh, look at
This is
this."
funny. Some 13-year-old. Hey, we can do this.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. What that's doing. That's deliberate. That is deliberate. That's no way. That's deliberate.
He's flatlining again.
Well, he's
Look, he was
going
at a spike,
slow.
but now he's like.
Ugh. Ooh.
That's a little
At least
scary.
he's not going down though. Oh.
What has to really happen? I mean, T-Series will eventually like get to a point that can pass, or will they? But what really should happen for PewDiePie, which needs to happen, is for them to hit 100 million. He needs to hit 100 million before T-Series does.
That's gonna be a
That's
big.
it.
That's going to be
years.
the final milestone in YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
He's
what?
never gonna be
Where
able
can
to
you
get
go
that.
from there? YouTube's
500
probably
million?
YouTube's at
Not
its
even
peak
gonna be a
for
thing.
like people subscribing.
What are you gonna hit?
Subscribers.
200 million or 200 billion? You can't really hit trillion. It's not reasonable. That takes forever.
He has to get to 100 million. I've actually like devised like these master plan on how like it will happen.
Oh,
Well,
he
what has to
definitely will.
happen is like the fact of Mr. Beast like single-handedly saved and like brought it up to like how big it is. Like simply by like doing this big thing, he got billboards. He then like promoted it. People saw it. Influx of people.
It's about to go to 4,000.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And then all of a sudden, like people thought as a meme, it became a meme, and people like it's a trend.
Yeah.
People go to where there's trends, just like companies. Companies went to PewDiePie because it was a trend. What needs to happen is not only that it has to be a trend, but it has to be like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
So, what I like this advice, I'm like writing I showed you guys. I'm writing that like little like
Yeah,
like
Flyers.
the flyers
That's
for
not
Grey
good.
River, and passing. I'm gonna put them on every doorstep, like little rocks.
Nice.
Yeah, hold it down.
It's gonna be funny.
You have a little something right there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I want to contact maybe some local radio station, and I want to contact the local news station. Mr. Beast did that. It was actually successful enough.
Really?
So like, I don't know. Do you think it actually costs money just to go on there?
Probably.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But it's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, indeed. Yeah.
Indubitably.
And I'm also going to like put like a little thing into the paper, like the Iceland Bulletin, Like we done it for Philmont. Remember that?
Did you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had it for Philmont, and I'll talk to my dad. He didn't. He got in contact, so I'll be like, hit me up. Hit me up with those numbers. And I'm going to make a video of the whole thing.
Cool.
It's like 11 cents to print something out at Staples Black and White, so
That's not bad.
So like $11 for a bunch.
yeah, for like 1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It really is.
Not
Whoa. And after that, what we really need is someone really big and noticeable to like get in contact with something else. Like we need Mr. Beast to like.
We need a lot of YouTube.
Mr. Beast actually like could like be a very good help into getting like NBC Studios or like Fox TV, because that will be that's mainstream to every American.
Yep.
To subscribe to PewDiePie, but it has to be done in this way, or else like they won't take it. It has to be like an actual like story. It has to be presented like how I said it, the death of the creator, or else they won't even take it, because they have to like they're not gonna do like some stupid meme.
No.
No way.
News memes.
No, they would never. Why? I don't know what. Oh, that's a
Tape.
yeah.
Go over there, you tape.
Ugh. And after that, like that's gonna be like pretty big.
Yeah.
What also would be beneficial is several YouTubers, Dan TDM, 5 Minute Crafts. I don't know. I'm not sure because their views are actually like really sad. They're like the third biggest channel.
Yeah.
They're the third biggest channel. They're almost at 50 million, 49 million.
Really?
Yeah, but their views are like they're not. They barely hit 1 million. Not even.
Yeah, and then PewDiePie, what hits like
5 million a day.
That's crazy.
5 million
That's
a day.
crazy.
Like it starts out like by like 2 days, it's like at 5 million, pretty much.
That's an
That's insane. It makes sense because I mean it went up a lot since we were here.
And what also should happen, like GMM, like Good Mythical Morning, that would actually like I don't know why YouTubers aren't doing it.
I know.
Probably because like it's going to like ruin their ties with like YouTube. But what's also going to happen is you're going to get like a lot of people from PewDiePie. Like if PewDiePie announces something like 5 million viewers, you're going to benefit no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you say like PewDiePie and like whatever, YouTube goes like I don't like you.
He just needs a big jump because T-Series is getting too close.
It's too close. What it has to be like an unbeatable thing. Something like T-Series will eventually catch up, but the jump can't be like within a week it's like up to 1 million and like they stop promoting it.
Yeah.
You have to spread these attacks out.
It's never gonna stop the war, I don't think.
It's never going to stop. Indeed, but like what has to happen is these things need to be spread out.
Mm-hmm.
First, like I would first start with like doing like my shit, and then like Mr. Beast will like I would Mr. Beast, I would love to just like help. I would help. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Contact me, tweet me, DM me. Twitter's in the down description. Like news as well as commercial. Commercials aren't as local commercials are pretty cheap, as well as like an actual national commercial isn't like, I mean it's expensive. It's like around like
everyone's gonna see it.
Like 100,000, but like it's
relatively cheap
compared like I know someone can probably afford it.
Definitely. Mr. Beast, I'm sure, can afford that.
He could afford it, but it's gonna still be like a lot.
Yeah, it's not a little bit of money.
Another amazing thing that would like actually really help is if the people on like who like the superstars like Ariana Grande, those people, they just do like a little like video on for like their Instagram or whatever. It doesn't even matter. where what
There's someone that attracts like people that
that will
follow what they do.
that would make it an infinite like loop pretty much, because it's going to go through first, start off with me, then you do a commercial, a news broadcast, and or maybe somewhere in between you have like GMM, people like that, like saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Then using like all these stuff, like you get like some person to get connections with these big people, like maybe even like Imagine Dragons. Those where that will be like, hey, just do a promotion to like PewDiePie.
Yeah. We'll pay you.
We'll pay you money if you just like do like a little subscribe to PewDiePie thing video.
Subscribe PewDiePie.
And that would then get recognized by all like the People magazine, all that stuff.
And then he'll become a big thing.
But the most important thing is you have to space this stuff out. Because if you look how like things are trending, like they live for like maybe like a month and a half.
Yeah, they
die quick. That's the case. Like all this stuff with PewDiePie happened like within like a month. That killed it a lot.
Yeah.
But what should happen is instead of like just doing it all within a month, like week, like do like the first, I'll do my stuff. Then you have like maybe like some other big people do a thing. Then you have like maybe a commercial, then like news broadcast of it. Then you go to like these big huge superstars to do it. And then it'll like that happens, that number will go up. It will like crush them. Totally.
Yeah.
Completely crush them.
Because they don't have anyone to promote them. I mean, they're pretty much a big company, right?
They only have like Indian channels to promote them.
Not national.
Buying billboards in India is also a good thing. But like I don't think that would really work.
I don't think so.
I think what would actually really be beneficial if one of the Indian channels like says subscribe to PewDiePie.
That'd be great.
Or if you contact someone who's like partnered with Sony India, because that's a company who's trying to dominate. Then you have Sony India who really wants to like dominate all that stuff. If Sony India wants complete control, like they want like an upper hand over T-Series, subscribe to PewDiePie is the way to go. Because people will go to that. Like people like seeing like stuff like that, especially like young impressionable people like us. So someone in Sony India goes like subscribe to PewDiePie.
That'd be great.
It would literally like it'll help them out so much. It'll get like a lot more following, as well as like that will go down. Like the whole goal is like do a lot of promoting here and like in Europe. And over there, do a lot of promoting there too. Like unsubscribe from them.
Unsubscribe to T-Series.
I mean, like unsubscribe. You can like unsubscribe is a good way. It's a good thing, because I don't think like a lot of Indians realize that if they are on top, that means that other companies are just gonna like go like, oh, look at them. And go, YouTube will see that, and YouTube will like change their algorithm so that they bring up other companies, people, and it will kill those Indian channels who are like saying subscribe to PewDiePie.
And PewDiePie will start to die.
A
vicious cycle it is, and that's the master plan of subscribe to PewDiePie. Anyways, it's been going on for a while. I think it's a good place to end. So, ending message, subscribe to PewDiePie. This has been Table Chip Talk. We'll see you in the next episode, and you'll see you in the next video. Stay meme-tastic, Warriors. See you in the next video. Goodbye.